Hello, are we back? Hello? I think we're back. Okay, I gotta post the announcement really quick, hold on. Yeah, I was weird. Literally just internet just stopped. It was actually like, I could see chat fine, like my internet was still good. I think it might have been on YouTube's part, to be honest. Your stream wouldn't have crashed if your PC had landing gear. So true. So true. All right, check it out. We're back. We've got the driving the jackal. I don't seem to be able to shoot right now, but oh right, I need to set it to gunner. Hold on. I need to give this guy a gunner ability because I'm technically not playing as him right now. I just realized my audio quality is a little bit low, actually. Or not quality, the volume is pretty low. Let's see, how does that sound? Oh, it's a lot better. You guys can actually hear the game now. So I wouldn't use this camera personally. I would make it so the jackal's off to the left a little bit. Like just make the center origin point off to the left, I mean. In fact, I could probably do that super quickly now that I think about it. Maybe I'd probably do that right now, because I'll need that camera track for, like, everything. And I don't think there is one by default in the game that's, like, zoomed out to a good distance, but has the character off to the side. Let's see, though. Biped support camera was, like, sort of good. What about biped armor log? What about biped assassination? No. It seems like all of them are just centered on the character. Here's what I'll do. I'll make one for biped follow camera, and I'll do biped extinction camera. Yeah, that'll be the name of this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but biped extinction camera. And then I'll edit the camera track manually. So I'll do a quick test by going to, I think, copy this. Let's see if this is the right value. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's off to the side now. But I'll need to make it like way less. I'll do like negative 0.1. Negative 0.2? How about 0.3? That's not bad. You can actually see what you're aiming at 0.3. What do you guys think? Might be zoomed out too far as well. I might do like a closer camera track for this. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, I think it should be closer, because especially since a lot of people on MCC play with higher fields of view, so... Oh, the jitteriness would be gone, because right now it's like smooth here, but I only edited one of the camera points to be this far zoomed out. Should I divide? Let me quickly just make every camera track to the side, so that the entire thing is smooth, and then I'll bring the camera track a little bit closer in, just by like... zooming it in. Okay, let's see how that looks. That's pretty good. The camera's off to the side now. Works pretty good. You can kind of see where you're aiming. Now I just need to bring it in a bit closer, and then I think it'll look good. Got taken away by the storm. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It was like my stream cut out, but I could read chat just fine, and then YouTube was just like, nah, man, stream's dead. I'm like, alright, if you say so. Alright, I'll try bringing in the camera to, like, half the distance it's at now. So give me 1 second, let me run a little calculation. So divide by 2. Let's see if this might be too close. Okay, let's see. I kind of like it. This is a good distance from the camera. Okay, I'll divide all the distance camera points by 2 then. Alright, this will take me like, I don't know, a minute. So we take this, divide by 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. We'll just do this for all 12 points. Literally, like I said, it should take me like 60 seconds to complete. But it should look really nice, because then you can have like a high field of view and you won't be like a speck on your own screen. I think I already did that one. Almost done, and this should look really good. At least I hope. Yes. Yeah. Okay, 2 more. 1 and 2. Let's see how that looks. What the? I'm so dumb. I didn't even test if it was the zoom or the height value. God damn it! I don't know what I was thinking, man. Also, how does dividing it by 2 make it... You know, I'm not going to question things. I know I screwed it up. That's what's important. But thankfully, it's an easy fix. So we just take the biped extinction camera, delete it. Take the biped follow camera, rename it again. Biped extinction camera. And then we open that up, and then we do the same thing that we did a second ago, where we just put everything on the right angle to 0.3. Make sure that it's... Oh, negative 0.3. My mistake. And then... Okay, there we go. So we're back to having the good camera. Now I need to test really quickly again. We're at 0.2, which I think... What if I make this 5? Okay, so that's the height. That's actually the height. Which is weird, because the other values seem to affect the height. This value here should be the distance away. So I'm going to take it, divide by 2, paste it. Okay, yeah, that brings us in nice and close. We get a good view. Now, just to make sure I didn't do something wrong, I'm going to divide the next one by 2. Seems to be doing something weird, actually. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe I have to divide the height by 2. Oh, that's what it is. I need to divide all values by 2. Okay. Okay. I get it now. It just clicked why I was being dumb. When you're orbiting something this close, you definitely have to divide everything. So I went up to like, what, I think 6? Okay. So we divide these by 2. Right? Super quickly, almost done. Blah, blah. And that's the last one. So it'll look a little funky again. But even though it looks... What the fuck? Oh. Okay, now, so it's closer, which is good, but it looks a little funky because it's still using the height values from when the camera was like super far away. So all I have to do now is take all the height values for the camera points, which is this last one, and just divide them by 2 as well. And they should now match up with the backward distance values. And the orbit of the camera should then return to being circular instead of being a really oblong, tall orbit around the character where it goes completely out of frame. And we are almost done with that. Should be pretty easy, actually. What? Demon with the $100 tip, bro. What the fuck? That's huge, man. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you, man. That's insane. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know what to say. Oh, I just realized that there's a $3 tip I didn't read either. I gotta go back and read that. Thank you. Thank you so fucking much. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. God damn. Yeah, like usual, I don't know what the fuck to say to that. That's pretty insane. Thank you, man. Your tip, you said, though, here's 100 for the utmost priority. The elephant. Ultimate vehicle in all Halo games. Only superseded by the mammoth. Get her done, you crazy Texan. I think I will. I think the elephant would be a lot of fun in Reach. I was actually so disappointed that it didn't make it into Reach. It was always, got cut, unfortunately. Never really got utilized. Like, it was so much fun on Sandtrap, but I guess it was kind of a niche thing for Sandtrap. But yeah, I'll bring it back, man. Might even do the mammoth. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, look, it's good. The camera track is good. It's zoomed in now, and everything works. I am the jackal. Can I jump with the controller? Let's see. No, no jumping. Just running. Okay, this is pretty sick. I like this camera a lot. Thank you again, Demon, by the way. That is a crazy huge super chat. No, I sold a furry model. Don't ask how much I got. I love that. You also, I think, I don't know if I answered this while the stream was on or when the internet crashed due to some thunder, but some lightning. You gave a $5, thank you. You said, wait, I thought bipeds didn't work in Reach. They don't currently. This is just for testing. You won't be driving bipeds in the final game mode of Extinction. You will spawn as the biped. The same way that Extinction can, or not Extinction, the same way Invasion can force you to play as a elite, I can force you to play as any biped when you spawn in, and I can switch your biped at any time using the magic of Megalo game mode scripting. And that's why Reach is amazing. But yeah, let me just... See, I know I missed a tip a little while ago, and I feel really bad about it, because I was just dumb of me. Derp! Derp. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're here still, but thank you for the $3 tip. It was like half an hour ago. You imported a scarab into Reach, you said. I thought drivable bipeds were a no-no in Reach. Yeah, drivable bipeds don't currently work in Reach, and Giants do, though. Or no, that's not true. Only the host can drive them. But I just did it for fun. There was no real, like, reasoning behind it. I just thought it'd be cool. But yeah, I can make you spawn in as this. Could you mod Flood into Reach? Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. Wouldn't even be that hard, I don't think. God, I love these animations for, like, stopping. Like, look at these. Halo 3 did not have these. These animations for when this thing stops. Like, look, he, like, angles himself and stops and, like, gets his footing. That's so nice. Like, what great animating they've done. Fuck yeah. Demon, thank you for that $5. Ability to spawn as a scarab. Can you make any vehicle a biped? I mean, yeah, if I made a biped scarab, I could make somebody actually play as it. So that's possible, yeah. It could be like a super unit type thing. %100% possible. Jackal with an assault rifle? I mean, I could do that. Can we become the forklift? You can become. In fact, at one point you were. Come, that is. Yeah, Jackal, working pretty good. I'd have to give it like some kind of... I'd probably have to make like a couple different variants of the biped, just that way it had some different weapon selection and variety. You should be able to pick up and drop weapons in-game as the Jackal, because obviously you'll be playing as the Jackal and not just in the driver's seat of a Jackal like I'm doing here for testing. And that should be pretty good. Okay, next up though, I don't know if I actually want to include this in the mod, because it might suck. But I want to try grunts real quick. I think grunts should be using like the same camera and everything, should be totally fine. So we'll do grunt, extinction. Throw this bad boy in here. Okay, I'm not throwing that bad boy in there. I'm just gonna open it the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Should already have a weapon, if I had to guess. Yep, he's got a plasma pistol by default. I'm gonna switch that to a needler, actually. I think needler would be more fun. And then I just have to add a seat really quickly to it. It'll be invisible, driver, gunner, third-person camera. And then I just make it a animation, make some markers that I can get into, and then the last thing I need is a camera track. A cool one that we just edited. Objects, camera, no, tags, camera, biped, extinction camera. Okay, so now let's spawn our grunt in, and let's see if he works good. And if he does, there's not much work to do. Like, Bungie already made these badass characters. As far as what I have to do to make them work in game, just make a couple of them with a variety of weapons and stuff that you can spawn in as and call it a day. Okay, here's our grunt. Let's see. There we go. We're a grunt. Cool. It just works. It just works. That's super dope. I'll probably have to do some animation. No, actually, I don't have to do any animation edits. I was just thinking, like, oh, some things might not. I'll have to test it, like in a multiplayer game. But yeah, drivable or playable grunts for the mod, totally working. And obviously, I can change what type of grunt you spawn in as. So I could do armored head, armored back body, which is the difference here, spiked versus armored. And then there's this guy who has like the little jetpacky thing. You could do all kinds of different versions of him that I could just switch in between. These characters have melee though. I think if you spawn in as one, you should have melee. As a driver of it, no, but I'd have to test to be sure. Let me see. Can I don't know why Reach doesn't want me to be able to possess these guys. Is there a bump possession cheat that I can enable? Cheats, deathless player, bump possession. Okay, let's try this. The third-person camera. I mean, I'm meleeing. Can I do damage while I'm meleeing? I should be able to. Let me turn off bump possession, actually. Cheats, bump possession off. Doesn't look like the melee damage on the grunt does anything, but I could probably make it work. I don't know if they have animations for it, though. Demon, thank you so much for that $5, on top of the insanely generous $100 tip you gave. What I think would be fun is to have AI cubbies as well, so it's hard to tell who's a player and who isn't. You know what? That's not a bad idea. It would definitely make it feel like more intense. I think that would be a lot of fun. It entirely depends on, can you get rid of the beeping? Yeah, I can definitely get rid of the beeping. Or I should be able to anyway. I don't know if it works with this cheat. Better to drive it for that reason. Oh, but yeah, look, you can jump. You should be able to jump anyway when you're these guys, when you're actually, like, playing as them. Instead of just, like, being, like a driving biped. You'll actually be these guys. Speaking of which, though, I do need to set the camera track really quickly for them. I totally forgot about this. So right now it's using a biped follow camera, but I want it to actually use the new Extinction camera that I made for them. Because, like, having a driver's seat camera is cool and all, but that's not their actual camera track when you play as them. Should be this one. Let's see, did that fix it? Yeah, there we go. So now it looks proper. So like, if besides the annoying beeping and like the flashing, when you're actually in game playing on the Covenant team, you should see this as your view. You're third person and you're running around just like this. By the way, what do you guys think? Do you think it'd be better to have the camera or your character on the left side of your screen or the right side? Because it's kind of like preference of what you want. And you kind of see like all the characters, because they're right-handed, they aim with the other side. Do first person, it's more effort, but worth it. You can't do first person. Impossible. Custom HUDs would be cool. Yeah, I can do custom HUDs for all of them, but they would be like, it would still be third person. Yeah, you can? What do you mean? I guess you could do like, are you talking about custom weapons for each one? With like the hands built into the weapons? Because I just realized that would be possible. One biped? I don't think it would work because the first person animations are tied to the third. We can discuss it later because I actually just thought of another way of doing things that theoretically could work. Shall I make one person models for the Covenant, but it's a lot of rigging and animation work? Honestly, I'd be okay with that. That's worthwhile. Especially since each like special Covenant won't be able to pick up any weapon. They'll have like a fixed type of weapon that they'll use. So like for example, this is an idea I just had. Green's idea may be better, but like for the Grunt, for example, right? When you're in first person on a Spartan, you have your... let me just like explain this super quickly. When you're a Grunt, okay? Actually, hold on, let me just refresh the map really quick and then go into our Grunt friend here. So when I'm in first person, as a Spartan, obviously my Spartan has his hands, which is like, it's a first person hands model. And then there's the gun, and the gun that you're holding in first person is a separate model that's like animated at the same time with the hands. And so if you do stuff, it's the hand model moving with the gun model attached to it. But there is no way, theoretically, like if I switched over to a different biped, my hands would become like invisible. They wouldn't work anymore because the hand models have to match up with the arms of whatever your third person model is. But if I'm a Grunt, this dude has like one finger bone. He goes like this. And that wouldn't match up. So that's why when I bump possessed this guy earlier, my hands were invisible. But it's okay if my hands are invisible when I'm that guy, because the weapon animation for first person, I could put Grunt arms into it, and the Spartan arms that normally you would see become invisible because they're invalid, and instead the first person model for the weapon could just have Grunt arms in it, and the Grunt arms could do stuff for all the animations. The downside, unfortunately, would be that any player that picks up the Grunt's weapon would also have Grunt hands, which kind of sucks. That Needler is tiny. Yeah, the Needler's scales, or weapons scale, depending on who's holding them. But yeah, that's the downside. So basically, any weapon that the Covey players drop would need to instantly despawn and disappear. That way, other players can't pick it up and look like they have, like, Grunt hands. But yeah, if the weapons just can be made to despawn instantly, that solution could work. Major downside to this is that I would have to make every animation over again. Or, yeah, no, basically I'd have to remake every animation, which is a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. Reloading, firing, meleeing, throwing grenades, looking animations, which is like 3 to 4, and quite a few other things, and that ends up, I would say probably like, let's just give it out to a rough 8 animations per weapon. That would end up meaning if I was in first person, it would be like, God, how many is that? Let's just say roughly 8 animations per character per weapon. So if every character has like 2 weapon variations, and I do like jackals, grunts, you already have elites, obviously. So jackals and grunts and skirmishers and brutes. What else? Probably not hunters. I can't do hunters. So that would be already off the bat 8 times 4 being what, 32? Or not 32. What's that? Yeah, no, 32. That'd be like 32 animations for just those 4 guys using 2 weapons. I think third person is fine. Oh god, don't even get me started on first person legs as well. Why can't you do hunters? Well, hunters primarily work off of melee attacks. And the multiplayer melee system, hunter melees might work, actually. Hunter melees might work. Because you'll actually not be driving these guys, and you'll be playing as them, which means it might sync up properly. I'd have to test it. You missed my last donation? I missed 2, I think. Wait, did I? Ability to spawn as a scarab. Can you make a new vehicle? Oh, I responded to that one. Then you gave me a $5. Thank you. Also, I forget, is there a way so elite AI can assassinate? Maybe. I'd have to look into that. Possibly, though. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a flag for it in the game. And then you supercharged another $5. Thank you. Really appreciate that. What I think would be fun is having AI copies as well, so it's hard to tell who's a player and who isn't. I would love to do that. For the record, Halo Reach has a much higher limit for like how many AI you can have at any given time. So I think when I was doing my RTS mod and I had just like pretty much only AI on the map, I think it was about 30 to 40 AI were possible on the map. On Extinction, it'll probably be a little bit lower than that because there's going to be other stuff, vehicles, players, and everything. But I could probably get away with like 20 AI on the map at any given time, spawning as like squads dynamically changing as the game mode switches up. Potentially. I can't guarantee I can do this. I'll have to really test it out and see if it actually works correctly, especially syncing in multiplayer. But theoretically, it should be able to work. And I could have it be like an all-out war, where like you have 8 Spartans on one team, 8 Covey players on the other team, spawning in as elites, jackals, skirmishers, brutes, grunts, just randomly, or maybe based on like a currency system or something, or depending on how many kills you have, that kind of thing. And then there could be like 20 other Covey AIs. So you end up fighting a horde of like 30 Coveys spread throughout the map in different areas. And of course, the cool thing is, like, I'm a player currently, and I'm driving this grunt. I can hop in and out. So the sad thing is, I can't do anything. I can't get in vehicles and pick up weapons. But if I spawn in... Oh, I don't have one on the map. Hold on. I gotta add in a vehicle to the map really quickly. Okay, there we go. So I spawn in a ghost... And then if I pretend like I am the player by doing bump possession, this is what it would be like in game, minus the annoying beeping. I can drive ghosts as a grunt. And I can act more like a player with agency in things because, like, you know, I'm actually the grunt. I'm not just simulating it by doing the old school biped driving method. Oh, I became the ghost. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so theoretically, all of this can be done. I don't know why I'm aiming at the wrong place, but... we'll make it work. I love those animations so much. Demon, thank you very much for that $5. And AI of both team human as well. That would be, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I actually think it'd be a lot of fun. You could be Marines, ODSTs, all that good stuff. But yeah, I think this is a really good idea. I genuinely think this is a lot of fun. Where'd my jackal buddy go? Where are you, man? Let me be the jackal. What can jackals get in, actually? Let me check. I'm so curious to know now what, like, because the vehicles that these AI can drive by default anyway, without me making custom animations for it, which I could totally add custom animations for them. But let's see, by default, the jackal can enter a turret, Phantom, forklift, or not forklift, tuning fork, AK, they can get in ghosts. It looks like the only normal vehicle they can get in is ghosts, shades, turrets, and they can actually get in the Wraith gunner seat. I don't know if I've ever seen them in a Wraith gunner seat before, but they can do that. Hey, big boy Ariel, sorry for taking a minute to read your tip, but thank you very much for the $3 tip into the description the tip jar. Appreciate you. The reason the arms are actually invisible is because the character you possess doesn't have an FP body model. Figured this issue out when creating a custom biped for Halo 3. Hopefully Reach has a similar solution. Yeah, in Halo 3, if you don't have a first-person body model on the biped... Wait, is it different in Reach? May have just had a breakthrough. It depends on if Reach allows this in the engine. I gotta go use the restroom super quick. The coffee burned through me. I'll be right back. I think I may have an idea. A really good idea. Okay. Okay. I have to test this, but this could be interesting. So I'm going to go to the weapons really quickly. I want to see if they're using... I'm pretty sure they're using the exact same system that Halo 3 used, where each weapon needs a first-person animation. So let's do pistol, needler... And check out the weapon tag. So this is the needler, obviously. Spicy. And in first person, there's a box for this. Okay. Tracking types, blah blah. First person. Yeah, you have Spartan and Elite for the two variants, which has the first person model set for it. And I can't remove those, that would be terrible. You wouldn't have animations anymore in first person. So, unfortunately... Did I get my daily stream coffee yet? I did, and it was delicious. I'm thinking. I think I'll probably just have to use my method of doing things, which is having the first-person hand be built into the gun's animations, rather than trying to do anything wacky with it. Because yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh wait, I gotta turn bump possession on. Hold on. Yeah, literally just no first-person hands, no first-person body. However, that might be just something that I have to deal with. Because... Wait? Or is it? Or is it? Let me check the Spartan really quickly. No, it's in the globals, right? That's where that's all handled. Let me see. I think globals is where the first-person body and stuff is handled, so I don't think I can do it per biped, unfortunately. Default player traits. Grenades. Player information block. Okay. It should be right here. Yeah, so we have... Yeah, so this is what controls it. I don't... You only get 3 different bipeds that you can do by default in the engine. You can't add more, unfortunately. And it works like this. You have Spartans, Elites, and Monitors. Which obviously the Monitor is the Forge guy. And this is where the... You have like the HUD for whatever HUD you use. You have first-person hands, first-person body, third-person unit, blah, blah, blah. And that's just where everything is handled. It kind of sucks that the HUD is handled in here now, actually, because I don't know if I could don't know if it lets me change the HUD for these guys. Let's see. Can I at least change the HUD on the Jackal? Tell me I can change the HUD. Let's see. Tags, UI, HUD, C HUD. Let me try putting an Elite's HUD on here. Elite. Didn't work. Shoot, I might not be able to do custom HUDs. Oh man, I don't know if I can do custom HUDs for these guys. That's actually such a bummer. Because I could do that in Halo 3. It was easy. Just gonna double check everything. Scrolling at camera tracks, camera acceleration, etc., etc. Group aiming and looking. Sure. Melee damage, postures, and then new HUD interfaces is where you would think the HUD would work at. But it doesn't seem to. I could keep scroll. Oh wait, unit HUD interface. It might do it. It might override it potentially. Let's see, is there any others? Any others? Camera heights, movement gates. Okay, I think that's everything. Did that work? No, I still have the Spartan HUD. Maybe if I refresh? Nope, still got a Spartan HUD. I wonder if I did this in-game instead of using bump possession, if it would override it. I guess I could just stick to the third-person camera. It's not the end of the world. Oops. Why can't I melee you? I'll have to make melees work. Not bad, though. Not bad. I'll have to figure out some of the quirks of how these guys work, but I think... How do they bring their shields up? By crouching. So you can crouch walk everywhere with your shield up. And then you can rush them super, super fast and be like, oh shit. Cloudswolf, thanks so much for the $5. Two things vehicle carry, opposing down frigates with destroyed vehicles as defensible positions scattered across the map. Mixing toward the middle. Wait, okay, let me, I'm trying to read this. Hold on. Two things. One, vehicle carry. I assume you mean like the Pelican? In which case, it's the same deal. That doesn't work, unfortunately. Opposing downed frigates with destroyed vehicles as defensible positions scattered across the map. Mixing toward opposing downed frigates with destroyed vehicles. Oh, okay, I'm getting that. So you're basically saying, like, what if downed frigates were, like, sections of the map? I think it's a fun idea. I want to include that. I want Extinction to be very dense and smaller than Huge Grass by like quite a bit. I still want it to feel very large. I would still like for the ability to have like I probably have like Pelicans and Phantoms be like the biggest vehicles in the map, but most of the gameplay being like ground, on foot war with like other larger vehicles at the same time. Ashlet, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Good to see you. Hey bestie, what I miss? What are we doing? Where are we? Who are you? I'm talking about Extinction. I'm making Extinction again, and this time it's going to have playable AI, where you randomly spawn in as like jackals and grunts and stuff. Look at this guy. Woo! Woo! Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I mean, the ghost. Jackals can drive ghosts, right? No! I made a mistake. Okay, let's try that again. With bump possession off this time. Playable Seraph, amazing. There's literally animations for the jackal to get into the ghost. What do you mean? What? What? All right. We're just gonna take a little look at that, and we're gonna see what the fuck is going on in here, and why I can't get in the ghost. Modes. I saw it at the bottom, right? Oh, I lied. He cannot drive ghosts. He can get in phantom passenger seats, and that's it. I lied. Never mind. Never mind. There are no animations for that, but I could add them. Oh, yeah. It looks like the camera being offset is causing some issues. I may have to do some fancy stuff to make the camera a little bit better for that. Your Jackal's Elite Vehicle animations? Could. Might look a little funny, but I could. Alright, let's stop the beeping. The incessant, obnoxious shield beeping. What a beautiful guy. Alright. I don't really like brutes in Reach. I think they're horribly ugly, but it could be cool. Consider making an energy cutlass for the jackals. Sword and shield is a classic combo. Also canonical in this case. That's a cool idea. But I'd probably just have the skirmishers do the meleeing, especially since they already are in. I think if I just spawn in a jackal and set his variant to skirmisher. Yeah, there we go. Look how cool he looks. This is a skirmisher miner. We have Mernillo, Commando, Champion, Major. Also, Jackal Snipers. Scary. Jackal Majors. Whoa, look, he's got a red shield and some beefy ass armor. That'd be fun to have. But the default skirmisher's already really cool. Whoops. Oops. Dude, the skirmishers are so cool. They're all feathery and like, damn, what a badass. How's the jumping animation for those guys? Only one way to find out, I suppose. Yo! Yo! Oh, it doesn't really look like they have an animation for jumping. They just kind of have an animation for falling. Yeah. They just kind of do this. Put me back in. You good, bro? Alright. Pretty sure skirmishers had higher jumps. It doesn't look like they have any default jumping animations. I might have to rework the animation graph for them a little bit if they do, just so they trigger as like player controlled animations, because they could be like leaping or lunging and different kinds of animations that only AIs have access to, that they play when they see a certain like object that like an AI node will say can jump from here, and they'll do it not like a jump but a leap, which is technically something different that they do when they're doing it when they hit a certain leaping AI node and stuff. AI in Halo have a jump animation, but it requires a jump hint. Yeah, exactly. I could theoretically rework it to make it actually do stuff, but yeah, by default it just is not enabled. Okay, this AI stuff sounds like a lot of fun. I really just want to get like a really simple, basic map going though, so badly. Oh man. I don't even know if I could call it Extinction, because with the idea that I have right now, it's not really Extinction, it's more like its own thing. It's more like a giant all-out war. Maybe I'll have to give it like a new name of some kind. Not entirely sure. I don't know. Love to have AI load into a Phantom? You could. Armageddon. I'll come up with a name for it. I'll come up with a name for it as the development of it goes on a little longer. But I'm really excited about this. This mod is going to be so much fun. Alright, so we've got grunts, we've got jackals, we've even got skirmishers. Let's do another one. Let's see what else we're working with here. So, there are hunters, but I don't know if it'll work in multiplayer as a hunter. I might be able to do it, but we'll just have to test it and see. But for the sake of maybe doing it, I'm going to try it, get the hunters in. So we'll make it the hunter biped, and I'll turn it into hunter... Extinction. I cannot spell at all today. What a good looking hunter. Alright, then I need to, for testing purposes, I don't think the camera, the default camera that I had before would be very good on this dude, but... whatever. Oh, he already has boarding seats. I'll just make a driver's seat for him really quickly. Invisible, driver, gunner, third-person camera. We'll add the body marker, and then just do the same thing. Ghost D. Add a little camera track for him. The extinction camera, and I'm also going to put that on the main biped camera as well, wherever that is. Okay. I don't know if this camera will be good because the hunter's really big, but maybe. Might have to make a new one. I don't want to do that right now, though. Let's see. So here's our extinction hunter. We will bump possess him. It did not look like the camera track worked out. I think this might be the wrong camera field. Oh, it was. Yeah, the camera's a little bit too close to the hunter, but yeah, melee by default does not does this. So I'll have to move his melee animations around to make it work, but yeah, this seems to work reasonably well as well. He'll need like a HUD reticle for his weapon. Cloudswolf, thank you for the 2 though. Really appreciate that. Huge Grass is a lot of fun. Thanks for the hard work. Thank you for playing it and enjoying it. It makes all the hard work worth it. I really appreciate that. And look, hunters have jumps. Yeah, sort of. I think it's just falling animations, but... okay, then you have a hunter running, and then you can crouch and do that thing they do when they get angry and their spikes go up. I think this puts the shield up as well, yeah. If I go third person, you can see the hunter's like crouch and the shield's kind of up. They do that pose they're known for. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta love that animation. Oh, it's so good. Maybe shoot at the hunter or raise its shield. I forget, but yeah, I think that sounds about right. Look how beefy they look in Reach, though. Like, look at this dude's chest plate. It just is so... It extrudes so far out. So true, Hunter. So damn, he twerking, though. Oh my god. Yeah, they look mean in Reach. There's a nasty little neck. Those worms. Anyway, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Could you have the Halo 3 beam as an alt fire? I could. I don't know if I will, but I could. I want to keep it vanilla Reach. It's my thing. I like making stuff vanilla plus. Tombo, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it. I have seen the Hunter melee work if you hold a melee weapon in your hand like an energy sword or hammer. I can make it work even just with the fuel rod gun that he has by default. All I would have to do is just like rework his animation graph. I just don't want to do it right now because he's using the default Hunter animation graph, and if I do it, it'll be a little bit cursed. Defense is a cool little function. Let's see, what is it under? Any crowd, blah blah blah. Or combat. Oh, that's not what I wanted to be on. Melee. Melee back, melee left, right. Yeah, melee theoretically should work. Are the firing animations on here? No, wherever the firing animations are is where I need to put the melee. So let's see. Let's see if we can't find that. Ported, crouch, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Hunter Fuel Rod. Actions, add. Melee. Animation. Melee. Where's just the regular melee at? Smash. Smash right, walk. Okay, I literally just have to look at the name of it again. Melee is any melee. I swear that did not exist a second ago. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. I legit don't see it. Oh, it's under... That's not what I meant to do. Sexy Halo. Tipped 669. Nice. And thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sexy Halo. Oh, sorry. Any melee. Alright, I see it now. I see it. There it is. Any melee. That's definitely not what I meant to do. Where's my hunter homie at? There he is. Right, let's try that. His bump possession should be on. Melee still no work. And let me just double check that I did everything right. So it is set up correctly. I'll just check the Spartan's animations really quickly and see how that works. Hey, the Uberman, thank you so much for the tenor. Appreciate you. I'm trying to create something similar to what you're thinking, calling the game mode Escalation, with a heavily edited tip of the spear map. All the best of luck. Basically a campaign firefight in one. Yeah, that sounds like a blast. That sounds fucking awesome. That sounds sick. I wish I could just reuse stuff. I set my standards to be having to have custom maps these days, and that was a mistake. It was a terrible, tragic mistake. Yeah, hunting is... I've moved on from the hunting a long time ago. Alright, we'll do combat, pistol... let's try plasma pistol, no actions. Where's the melee action on here? This just in, there is no melee action. What? Okay. If I go to the rifle type animations, and I go to the battle rifle, there should be a meleeing animation in here. There's not a meleeing animation in here. Could be under any, perhaps. There's not a melee animation under here. What the fuck? Okay, that makes no sense, but that's... I'll look at that later. I don't care anymore. Oh, god damn it. Don't save. Yeah, it should have worked. The melee animation doesn't exist though, so instead this happens. I'll figure it out later, like I said. Neat. So Hunter sort of kind of works, would definitely need quite a bit of work, and may not sync in multiplayer, we'll have to see. Should theoretically sync in multiplayer, because it's not a vehicle, but you'll actually be playing as it. But yeah, might be able to do Hunters. It'd be pretty cool. He needs some work, though. Another character I want to do is... Let's take a look. I know I want to do the Brute, but is there anything else that I... Ooh. Do I do the Buggers? Engineers, Buggers, Brutes... And Brute Chieftains, which is important. I think that would be it other than that. I think I've already got everybody else. Might I suggest porting over things from Ultimate Forge to Reach? Like what? I'll do... I don't know. No, Buggers would be a bit pointless, wouldn't they? Because you can't really fly as them. Or can you? Probably not, but let's try it. Alright, so in order to try this, all I'm going to do, I'm not even going to give it a driver's seat because there's no point with this guy. Switch the camera track over to the new camera track that I made. And then we'll switch into game and spawn this guy in real quick. Hey, welcome to content. Good to see ya. Thank you very much for that $5 tip. Thank you, thank you. What's Green's hype with Halo 4 about? I don't even think he knows anymore. He just likes that the engine is new and nice. But other than that, it sucks. I'm pretty sure there's a way to activate flying. I did this once like ages ago. I think you have to like jump off of something. Let me try it. Also hot Cortana, that's true. Cortana is really hot in Halo 4. That is a fact. I swear there was a way. Okay, wait, maybe if I climb a wall? I think it was like jumping and then crouching and then... No. God, I swear there was a way to make this guy work right. I was so sure you could climb walls as well. I mean, maybe that's just something that I have to enable in the settings for this dude. Let's see. Immune to fall damage, yes. Okay, so keep moving down. Climb any surface. Oh, what's happening to me? Oh. Where am I going? That didn't work out quite how I wanted it to. Ashlet, thank you very much for the $3 into the tip jar. All things. Stan Lee voice. But I really did it once. I swear I did. I swear. I don't remember how, though. It was a long time ago. Did it before mod tools came out. Excuse me. What the fuck? Let me out. Let me out. No. Oh. Get off of me. Get off of me. Don't touch me. Better. Okay, I'm like continuously attempting to climb things, which is not what I want. So I think I need to somehow make the climbing ability not happen. Climb inflection angle. Fingerboard biped at which climb directions between up and down. Scale on time for the entity to realize it's airborne. Stop trying to climb, please, please. Please. Alright, we're not gonna do climb any surface. But it is interesting. I don't think there's any way to make it so he can dynamically fly without being triggered by AI to do it. Yeah, wait, what if I make him jump really high? Ooh, we're listening to Doom music all of a sudden. It's a good song, but this is a Halo stream. Where's jumping height? Is that not something I can edit? No, that's definitely something I can edit. 100%. No, wait, it's controlled by animations. I forgot. At least it might be. Maybe. Oh, here. You gonna realize you're flying yet? Are we gonna fly yet? We're gonna fly? We're gonna fly? We didn't fly. I'm sorry to say, we did not fly today. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I pressed every known button. Nothing worked. I think if I check the flying box, he will always fly. He's not even activating his flying animations. He's just walking in the air. I simply do not know. Woo. I could make this guy just jump really high. Not that high, but like, I could just give him a really far jump. For my 2.1 jump height, I could make it like 7. I don't know. Could be like a good middle ground. Ow. Let's see, maybe this will be fun. Jetpack armor ability? It still wouldn't be the same. I can just make him jump really high. He does that as like a glide, sort of. Wow. That's pretty cool. Let's use a jetpack. I suppose that's not a bad idea. It could be a default armor ability. But it's like a modified jetpack, so it doesn't make any sound except like the wing noises. I swear, I have a memory of activating the flying mode by like getting onto a climbing surface and then jumping off, and then the biped just like automatically became into the flying state. Let me try it one more time. One more time. I'm right here. I think it was by climbing and then jumping off, but like, not jumping though, that's the thing. It's like falling off. He can definitely climb, like, this is just default. He's climbing like crazy. It just doesn't seem to work. Not sure why. Does Reach have a use player physics tag? Yeah. But I wouldn't want to use player physics for these guys. They have really cool animations. I'll use it if I have to, but ideally I wouldn't. Nah, it doesn't seem like he wants to fly. We'll just do a really cool jump. Then I die. Not quite. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Okay, let's do another AI. What do I want to do next? Could do engineers, but that's really easy. They just float around and look funny. I could also, on top of doing the engineers, do brutes and what was the last one? Brutes. I kind of want to do brute chieftains, to be honest. Like, that's sick. So brute chieftains, that sounds cool. Look at this guy. Chieftain helmet. Chieftain other thing. Chieftain armor. Badass dude right here. Let's add it in. Oh, he doesn't have a weapon, which means I don't think he has animations to walk around. Okay, let's give him a gun real quick. Hold on. We'll give him a gravity hammer, of course. Weapons, add. Weapons, melee, whoa, skirmisher bracers. Ooh. Now I can walk. Ooh. Yeah, this is cool. Oh! Turn bump possession off. The stream is back? It sure is. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Playing around ripping H2A buildings and making urban maps, there's tons of open meshes which work great for Unreal, but not so much for Halo engines. Ah, yeah. The beauty of all that stuff. You could just close up the meshes too if they're not going to be seen. There's a lot of duplicate meshes for buildings and stuff. And on those duplicate meshes, you can just like combine it with other ones. Like some of them have a missing back, some of them have a missing front. And you can just combine those two to get the full building. Stuff like that. I just learned you can uncook an egg and I'm not okay. That doesn't sound real. Oh my god, he really just exploded. Yeah, it was weird in first person. Wow. I just realized I don't have the right camera track on this guy. Let me fix that. iPad Extinction camera. Better. This is much cooler. Hey Derb, thank you so much for the $3 tip. I think Jackie has some really cool custom brutes from Mythic Overhaul that would be beyond sick in your mod. I'm gonna keep it vanilla reach, so I'm not gonna be adding custom brutes. I just want it to be this is a reach mod without like a bunch of extra Halo stuff. I want it to feel like reach, but I'm sure they're really sick. This gravity hammer is too weak. Oh! Brute do behind some instant melee followed by gravity hammer damage? Yeah. I would have to definitely remove the default melee just to stick to the gravity hammer damage and then make it like player type gravity hammer damage so you can actually hurt things with it. Alright. Brute Chieftains. Pretty cool. Next. Hey, Lucifer, thank you so much for the re-up on that membership. Thank you very much. Hey, RS, how's it going? Good. How about yourself, Lucifer? We're doing some playable AI for the new Reach mod, and it's working out pretty good so far. Next up, I think I'm going to do... what was it? Oh, I think I'll just do regular brutes real quick. Hey, dear Uberman, thank you so much for the tenor. How easy is it to change the models from Halo Reach to 3? Say, like using, like you're using as the brutes, as well as Skeleton for adding Spartan 2s and their increased height. How easy is it to change models from Halo Reach to 3? I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean porting between the games? Like adding a model from... If you mean adding, like, the Spartans from Halo 3 into Halo Reach, it would be a process, for sure. Because not only would I have to put the model in, which is not that hard, to be honest. I would need all the textures for every part of the model, and then I would also, more importantly, and most time-consumingly, need to bring every single animation in for every little thing, for every little gun, for every vehicle, everything for it. And on top of that, I would have to set it up in Halo Reach's animation system, which is a little bit different than 3's. You say that, but George uses a completely different biped. Alrighty, we've got brutes here. What do the major brutes look like? They're kind of cool. Here you go, naked brute. Minor brutes are lame. Alright, so we'll swap to the new camera track for the brute. Let's see what weapon he has by default. None? That's boring. Let's give him a plasma repeater. Alright, we gotta add brutes to the map. So let's get our new Extinction brutes. There we go. We got our brute with our repeater. Why he got such a dumpy? What the fuck? By far the most boring of all the enemies so far. Oops. Oh, stop it. Fine, I'll turn off bump possession. I missed. Didn't miss that time. I hate that mailing animation. The amount of times I died to it is unreal. Yep. Okay, apparently brutes don't drive ghosts. Interesting. Oh, but they do drive banshees. Hell yeah. They wiggled out of that thing. Okay, the hunter by default puts his shield up to block incoming fire. That's really cool. Give the brute melee strength 1 and 2. Suppose I could take a look at it. Let's see. I don't know. I was having trouble figuring out melee animations earlier. It drove me crazy. Maybe it's an overlay. That might be why. Is it an overlay? No. Firing is an overlay. Meleeing, however, is not. Here it is. Melee variation 1. I know you want this to be vanilla reach mods, but I have a petition for you. Give the reach brutes hair. What if I just make them all brute majors so you never have to think about it? Like, this guy, instead of being a regular brute, a major. Now he looks cool. Oh my god. No, it doesn't matter if he has hair, because his face is covered. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Listen, this was before the brutes were cool, okay? They weren't allowed to have hair. They had to shave it all off per Covenant regulations. Ugh, God, I'm way too tired today. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going. What's next? Is there anything next? I think it's everybody. It's all the fun, cool alien guys there. Brutes, Brute Chieftain, Bugger, Elites, all obviously they already work. Engineers, maybe. It seems kind of pointless. Grunts, yes. Hunters, yes. Jackals, yes. Skirmishers, yes. And I think that's everybody. That's the whole Covenant. Hell yeah. But now we need the Gouda, not for this mod. Okay, I could do the Gouda just for fun. I could do the Gouda just for fun. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear I heard a while ago that there was a game mode originally planned for Reach where you played as the Gouda and like killed everybody. But then it never made it into the final game, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Playable Gouda. For literally no reason other than it's fun. I'm huge! Can't melee. What does the Gouda have? Look at that face. He's gotta have some cool animations, right? Got looking, moving. Oh, he has attacks. He has moving melees. But I think you need a weapon in order for the melees to work. Let me try giving him an energy sword as a test. Oh, he has a weapon known as unarmed. Interesting. I'd have to probably do something in the animation graph for the melee animation to play correctly. Combats, any attack. Yeah, he has everything here with the unarmed animation, or unarmed weapon technically. But that doesn't seem to work. No! No! Quality content. Game mode Gouda board. I'm in. You son of a bitch, I'm in. If I made the mule have an energy sword, I think... What is this? Melee unarmed. Melee energy sword. No, I'd have to rework the animation graph to use those animations, and I don't feel like doing that today. When Reach Tools launched with a trailer of Gouda skateboarding on a warthog? I don't think so. Look, I'll never stomp. And walk around without stomping. Not bad. Okay, I'm having a lot of fun with these AI, but I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like I can really be entertaining anymore, and it's getting really late, and I have some things I have to do. I've got some game night plans to go join for some huge grass on Urdu Kalili's server. That's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm going to head off early so I can get ready for that and go do some other stuff, but I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know what work I'm going to get done tonight. We'll see by the time tomorrow comes around, but hopefully I'll have some work done on the actual Extinction map prototype. I've got some ideas I really want to go through and get that all taken care of. Ashley, thank you for the $5 tip. Arbiter, when the Discord mods learn of this, they'll have your bussy. Tartarus, when they learn, fool, they ordered me to be bussin'. Those poor elites. Alright, you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. Got more very fun Reach AI content stuff coming soon. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much for all the support. I'm gonna go play some Huge Grass. And if you want to play Huge Grass, come join my server. We got custom game voice channels, so you can go host them. People have been playing all day. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your Saturday night, you guys. I'm off. See you tomorrow. Be there. Be there, or else the Gouda will hunt you down. Have a good one, you guys. More Reach tomorrow. Let's go, baby! 99.